bodies left unburied plus starvation. There's 2 people starving. A couple of people unhappy nudity, but I think that they are changing clothes. I fix all the alive issues. What, of the animals? You fucking should be able to, but honestly, I think you've done enough damage, Keelan. Every day this week, you have absolutely decimated this colony. Like, supposed to be a supportive community. Like, I could turn this into like one of those things. So it's like, oh, what would it be? Like, you know, not like a support group type thing, but you know, I have like such a supportive, loving community, except for Keelan, something like that. I don't know. Don't kill an animal, please. You're near a lot of animals. I'm watching you. As long as they like target a person, it's fine. We got a psychic soothe. Okay. It is Aprillic. This is the alternate avatar. This is the alternate gothic avatar redeem and stuff. Blessed has given up. Keelan, was it Keelan as your inspiration? I don't know how. They're absolutely fucking decimating us. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be helping. It's supposed to be one of those ones where it's like I get like I increase the difficulty with the view that my community was supposed to be supportive. And most everybody has been really supportive and great, except for Keelan. And yes, I'm ripping on you, Keelan, because at this point it's like truthfully deserved. You guys, there we go. All right, you're not concerned. I should have put these things on the side. Q's deciding to run wild and free. I might put it on this instead. I don't even know if I can move these around if it will deconstruct without destroying it. Honestly, catatonic, you. Alright, well, we'll see how we go. Tantrum. Alright, so they're all still pissed. I don't have any psychic soothe poppers. The psychic soothes are insufficient. People are hitting the drugs. The psychic emanators are working, but are woefully insufficient. And, yeah, it's raining. It's probably hot or cold. It's hot. Everybody's heat stroking over that. And basically just gotta kind of wait for them to, like, ride it out at this point and calm the fuck down. Oh man, I need to stretch a little bit. Yeah, no, this is, I have a gothic redeem for my avatar, which is a hair, outfit, makeup, all that sort of stuff redeem, which isn't compatible with other hair and outfit and stuff. But gothic is compatible with my alternate avatar, which is Kitty Venus one, which is this one. And yeah, I have the two. All the hair colors, all the outfits and stuff are generally compatible with both avatars and stuff. But yeah, that's obviously channel point redeems on Twitch and shit. But yeah, Nuke is going berserk, and also might be attacking a wolf. So, which wolf were you? You were a Viking wolf of all things, and Lenza is going berserk as well. Which, honestly, you're going to lose medical privileges. I'm not putting back any of those decent guns on anybody until they calm the fuck down. So, as far as I can tell, I think we've assigned all the stuff back to them. Get you guys back up in, like, order. Tantrum and Blessed. So, now you lot up here. Dust gave up. Blessed is Murderous Rage. I don't know who you're off to kill, mate. Lenses died, Dust is given up, and Insulting Spree. Have you taken a break yet? I did. Yeah, I did it about 5 hours in, I think. I need to kill you. Hold on a second. I don't want you to accidentally get to one of the animals. And Blessed has given up, and Blessed is also catatonic. Different Bless. And there's also a Murderous Rage Blessed in here too, somewhere in the thick of this. And there's a Brosia Binge Keelan. Yeah, usually when I do like an 8-hour stream and stuff like that, I either take 1 break or I take 2 breaks. Typically, I either take 2 5-minute breaks or I take 1 10-minute break. Or like if I'm unwell or not as well sort of thing. I will sometimes take 2 10-minute breaks or something. But I want to give you guys gifts. Offer gifts. We want you to have metric fuck ton of everything, so I have at least an ally, because Keelon wiped out our, you know, the one ally that we can call for help. So I think you're negative by something, so I actually need to give you like a lot of stuff. But yeah, when I do like a normal 4-hour stream or like a 4 to 6 hour stream, I don't take breaks. Unless like I'm sick or unwell or something like that, in which case like I'll excuse myself as needed kind of thing. Alright, try that shit. Now I have an alliance, finally. I want these guys to be good, so I'm gonna keep gifting them shit, even though I would like to trade shit with them. But you guys head the fuck home. At least they're outside of the colony at the moment, because my god, if they weren't, they'd be just dying in amongst the clusterfuck of this. So, anyway, Tantrum. I have 2 allies. I can't call the purple one because we accidentally like got in a punch up as part of the mech raid. These guys are higher tech, so they are kind of better to have. Blessed is down, and hopefully being rescued. And yeah. Eventually everybody will calm the fuck back down. Maybe. And there's a brochure binge, which is fine. Murderous Rage. I actually don't want those to be green. I understand now why they got weird coloured. Paste that shit in there. And there's one up here that's off as well. So paste that shit in there. Alright, Murderous Rage and Brochure Binge. You are already down. Let's grab your medical privileges backwards. Now the lights in here ain't supposed to be that colour. They're supposed to be this colour. And by the look of it, I found where the other lights are that we lost. So, yeah. Well, copy, build a copy. I want to have extra lights in here because I built more and then I wondered where the fuck they went for a moment. I had them in like this. If I grab these ones and paste that. So we got 4 on one side and 3 on the other. I can't do 3 on one side, but I can do 2. We do have 4. Okay. And somebody's going berserk over there. Q's going berserk and the other Q is in a daze. They have had their absolute hands, like, sorry. They've had their ass handed to them. I want to say they've had their hand asked to them, and I'm like, that's not how you sentence that. I don't know if I've got the set to allow it. We don't have wood, so we can't actually fuel the... Lenz is having a heart attack and may have already died in the caravan, unfortunately. Not sure how that happened, but it does bring a good point. There is shit in here. I was wondering if I could just get rid of this stuff because I have a lot of tainted stuff. I could get rid of it all. There we go. Alright. You guys keep going home. Alright. I wanted to jettison all the tainted shit that they took with them because that way I don't have to bring it home, which means it doesn't go back into my shelves, which means that they don't have to take the time to burn the apparel and crap. So that works out good for me. And it would be so lovely if my colonists could clean, but I want them to haul as a priority first. Normally speaking, I normally have like a few people that specifically haul as a priority over a few people that do, cleaning and stuff. So I'm just going to knock a couple of people off the hauling list so that we can have a couple of people that are like exclusively cleaning around the base because this place is disgusting. So they could just go do that. And then Blessed is in a daze. Shithaka has died. Speaking of, I had a few like uniquely named individuals in here. So who the fuck is left? Okay, so I had to respawn. Rice Farm exists as one individual who knows how the fuck you've survived this long. I've got 3 Crimson Lotuses. Another nuke's just died. I have a handful of dusts. I've got a smack of Keons, a few Qs. Surprisingly, a lot of Qs still. Which is remarkable because of how many have left. I've got a moderate amount of lenses, all things considered. A good amount of nukes still, a couple of port vapors. Jelly's still somehow alive, which is remarkable. Shithaka is yeah, still adequate quantities, and blessed is half the colony. Or probably closer to about a third of the colony, honestly, but that's okay. And I think we've cremated most of the people, so it's now up to 486. My children are strong. You have one colonist, Rice Farm. Your one dude is somehow still alive. A few of you left, a few of you died, and Scavenger is the strongest, survival of the fittest individual. Hard worker, cannibal, night owl, shooting, cooking plants. Honestly, I wouldn't probably bother putting any bionics into that bastard, because as long as Keelon exists, death will be swift, as far as we have learnt this week. And Nuke Dragons died as well. So I don't know how many are maybe dying outside, but I will have to go hunt the ones that are outside. So Q is stuck in the traps. Classic animal behavior right there. You still have stuff. I might be able to... Can I get you to just strip them so we can get the armor back off them before they go stuff? Learnt that yesterday. Yeah. That was an unfortunate situation. When I increased the silver, as I said yesterday, I was hoping that everybody would be still good about it. But some people, looking at you, Keelon, some people are not being good about it. So yeah, unfortunately, some people are killing everybody else's some people's, you know. So yeah. You're the one that's still in here. They must have already hunted the couple that were out and about. That's fine. And basically the entire forest caught fire as well, so we don't have anything for them to sort out. Was it the shade thrown on Keelon is crazy? The shade thrown on Keelon is deserved. I almost put a lol in fucking Discord during my break that was like, listen here, you little shit, because like, yeah, it was already bad before they unleashed that. So yeah, provoke your privileges just a bit, murderous rage, because this is the essential result of what happened of that. Because every single colonist has got... Who are you fighting? You're fighting a colonist, catatonic. So basically, here's the outcome. Essentially, is colonists left unburied is -10. They're in serious pain from being beaten up and/or blown up. They've got -9 for like 5 colonists dead. Observed corpse is -7. There's unsightly environment, recreation unfulfilled. Nobody's doing anything. Dull barracks is -5. They're sweaty because it's a heat wave, it's summer, whatever. They ate a nutrient-paced meal, they slept in the heat because we don't have wood to put in the coolers. They're soaking wet because it's raining. One of their friends died. Another, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friends have died. 2 of those were rivals, so that's a good thing. Their sleep was deserved because somebody's come in to either beat the shit out of them or break the room. Their spacious interior, the psychic soothe emanators and psychic soothes, it's just not sufficient enough to outweigh like all the negatives at the moment. So yeah, they will just keep going berserk until they either die out of the colony or they end up like, you know, essentially just like killing each other. And Blessed has just been absolutely fucking murdered by Lenza in that moment. There's Psychic Soothe for the females. Thank you, Rice Farm. There's a cold snap. That should help them cool the fuck down. There's not much else I can do, honestly. I just kind of I've got it on fast forward to try to like push past them being upset for, I think it's 5 days for every colonist's death or whatever. And we've got 20 components. Nice. At this rate, we don't have an open call for more colonists at this moment, but like eventually we'll get there. Quest expires, low medicine, heat, stroke, starvation, colonists left unburied, tantrum, psychic soothe triple for the male, psychic soothe for the female, cold snap, tantrum for Keelon, and it's raining. So, and there's a few more colonists left unburied and or need medical treatment. Medical emergencies. Everybody has the plague too. That's a thing that's going on as well. Shelly's decided to leave. He's like, nah, fuck this colony. I'm out of here. Totally understandable, Shelly. I get that. I'd probably leave too if I didn't already get like massacred. at least 4 times. So yeah. What else? So every stone thrown at me contributes to the building of my castle wall. I mean, I'm not like intentionally trying to shit on you, Keelan. I'm just saying, I'm like, I think they're doing enough harm in themselves. Rice Farm, you died. Your one dude is pieced out. I know, you're still fucking alive. What the shit? Misdirection. Maybe there was a rice farm animal, perhaps? Anyway, no, it's just, the colony themselves will Darwin themselves out of existence as is, you know. Like, we kind of almost were stable for a moment. All the little, like, raids and mechs and stuff that we've been having were getting to a point that they were manageable, you know? Because we finally had, like, everybody had a weapon allocated, everybody had armor on them. Everybody finally had, like, at least some semblance of this looking like it was actually, like, allocated. People had, like, they could fight, or they would, you know, have a bit of a schedule. Like, I don't know which ones are daytimers and nighttimers. There's a bunch of people that can't walk. There's a bunch of people gonna need, like, stuff. This place is, like, disgusting. Yeah. There's a lot of people that are, like, in mental states. So, like, I wouldn't be able to allocate weapons on them even if I wanted to. I would have to wait. But in the event that I do put a weapon on them, I gotta wait until 5 days until they stop tantruming about colonist deaths. So we now have to bypass 5 days time. So that's gonna be probably midway through summer until everybody might calm down. And in saying that, like, I also will probably cull out, like, a lot of people that are just doing dumb shit and will get themselves dead out of here. But nobody has a weapon now. If they have a weapon, it's at least not one that's going to blow them out of the water. I don't mind. Understand. Was it the way you mean? What? The way you mean it in? Oh yeah. No, that's fine. But, yeah, Q is apparently a colonist is rescue. I thought we were hunting you. And there's also, I don't know, a psychotically wandering muffalo outside as well that we need to be concerned about. So there's that. Medical emergency. Probably because they're starving. So the caravan doesn't have food and I won't be able to get food to them. I actually don't know if they ever made the transport pods, hey? Like, oh yeah, they did. Okay, well, I guess they made those at some point. Before whatever happened. We got an Aurora. It's going to take a fair bit to get these guys balanced back. Catharsis, Sanguine, Psychic Soothe, Beautiful Aurora, Armor Days, Extremely Comfortable, Emanator Soothe, Ambrosia Warmth. Lenza has died. Used an Insulting Spree. Got 100 medicines. I do think that they're going to need that because we had like 120 something Glitterworld medicines and they are gone. We had like I don't know, 300 or 400 fucking normal medicines. That is nearly gone. So, yeah, just about like, I would say medicines at this point. I had to yawn and stretch. There we go. When were you back to your personal colony? So next Tuesday. So at the moment, this is 4 a.m. on Friday for me. So I normally stream 10 until 2 a.m. So I would be finished by like 2 hours at this time. But yeah, so next week, I have 2 streams next week. So Monday and Tuesday, and then the rest of the week I'm off rigging my avatar. And then the following week, I have 2 streams at the end of that week. So we won't have RimWorld the second week. If you want to see it in an easier way, I will be trying to post updates about when I am and am not streaming and stuff like that. I'm generally really consistent with like my days and times and shit, specifically my times. But hold on a second. Somebody killed Viken. Kill on, mate. Oh, that's going to get you dead. Hold on. Anybody that can walk, that's a colony-wide beatdown right there. Yeah, so if you want to see what time I stream on like which days and stuff like that in your local time, I have my Twitch schedule up to date on, it's just a Twitch schedule page. But yeah, otherwise 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and Tuesdays for RimWorld. Doing like the event like week long for like 8 hours and stuff like that, it's a little bit more confusing because I'm well and truly outside of my time frame, and you know, not like a regular day of the week that I'd normally do it. Plus I also have like the next couple of weeks where I've already like scheduled time off and stuff to do rigging. All the beds are Masterworks, which is good because as they like fix them up, they should at least have them all Masterworks now, which is kind of nice. But yeah, my regular colony is a lot calmer than this. Even though it is a lot bigger, it's like I'm playing on Community Builder, save any time, and whenever we have like raids and stuff like that, like a raid can be like 90 minutes, but like I save and I reload and I try to like take the most amount of prisoners, have the least amount of casualties, and or like depending on what the game, like who the game wants to kill, sometimes it wants to kill like say 2 of my original colonists versus 8 of like just generic colonists or whatever, and I'm trying to take my original colonists all the way to the landed ship quest, so I prioritize 2 colonists over 8. Or depending on it, might be like, you know, you have 4 colonists versus an original animal that spawned into our colony and stuff, in which case I'll try to keep the animal alive over the colonist, depending on which colonist it is and stuff. So yeah, it's not normally as like fast-paced and ruthless as this. Normally it's a lot more chill, relaxed, like laid back, and actually have like, you know, a solid like chitty chat conversation and stuff. And yeah, my colonists kind of mostly generally just kind of putter around and get shit done because I already have like, you know, all of this allocated, and they all have schedules, and they're not allowed drugs, and they're not allowed certain weapons, and I don't use like certain equipment, like I don't use like, you know, the turrets, I don't use the traps, I like just don't have experience with this stuff. There's certain weapons and stuff I just don't have experience with. Also, I feel like my game is like going easy on me because we've had 3 months IRL time of food shortages, so I've been trying to like keep pace with trying to feed there better have been a cat on the actual list. Oh no, one of the Timberwolves has got Luciferium addiction. I guess that's happening. Yeah, I've been trying to maintain a sufficient amount of food for, you know, 300 colonists every day, and winter snows and we keep getting cold snaps in spring, so I keep getting like a season and a half where I'm unable to grow food. So I'm trying to stockpile about 15 odd days worth of food for at least my colonists plus possibly my animals if I can manage it before it snows in winter again. And then we can kind of like calm down and maybe look at like doing some armor and some stuff. But like we stopped researching a really, really long time ago. Thank you for the clean. I hope it kind of cleans this place up a bit more. I think we're at the point where it's so dirty, I don't know if it actually cleaned the whole place. But, yeah, like, I haven't had to really start a colony for a long time. Like, when we did the Build-a-thon event in February, I did something like this, but it was with, like, my normal sort of settings, so it was way, way easier. And everybody spawned in, like, really good shit. So we were able to, like, really take on, like, enemies very well. This time around, everybody's just been, like, tantruming and having all sorts of issues and stuff nonstop. Plus, also, a lot of, like, the stuff has been killing us as well. Plus, there's been a few things where, due to inexperience with certain things, I've got myself dead and got, like, colonists dead and shit. And then there's been times where we are not allocated, so I have a big like group of colonists come in and I haven't been able to allocate them to fight. So then they're not useful in battle, they don't have any gear, they're literally just standing there and they can't do anything. So, like, there's been a few of those where, like, I haven't tried too hard with the fights and stuff, but as of earlier, we got to a point where everybody was basically good, and I don't know if you're trying to... Oh, you're trying to kill... Oh, you're going berserk and slaughter at the same time, that's fine. What help is currently needed? I would still spam the psychic soothes and probably healing nanites and anything that's like a positive kind of event. I think cold snap would be good too. Lenza and Kilon have died. Cleaning nanites we got before would be good again, because like if we could clean up the space, that could make them a little bit happier. More medicine, a lot of medicine. Thank you for soothe. I might update what we need on screen actually, because we kind of don't need armor, resources, steel and stuff at the moment. I'll save that for later, because we'll need that later. What we need at the moment is fucking, if I can spell it, psychic soothes, and we need medicine, and what the fuck else we need? Psychic soothes, cold snap, and positive. What is it? Positive shit. I'm just gonna leave it as positive shit. I think you guys know what that is. It's fine. Alright. So at least for a few more minutes I'll leave that up. The worst case scenario is somebody accidentally spams like too much cold snap, and then we have a different kind of a problem. But I need you guys to beat the ever-loving shit out of them. So usually speaking in my regular colony, I do revoke medical privileges when people go berserk, slaughter, or prison break, sadistic rage, stuff like that. I don't let them do like drugs or anything like that, which means whenever somebody goes on like a drug binge or an alcohol binge, I normally have to snap them as well. But I normally save before dealing with that, which means that, you know, in the event somebody dies, I can reload and save them, but they still metaphorically get their beat down kind of thing. In this case, it's a commitment mode because it kind of deters me from trying to replay through a section, and we end up doing more in the week because of it. So I have to progress, I have to like build shit faster and stuff. But yeah, in this case, like, it's just kind of non-stop. Like, there's a lot of people, if I can grab that, like most of the people that are highlighted at the moment are all the ones we've got left. Like up here, there's still a lot of people to cremate and stuff, but like my regular colony, we don't have drugs in it, so I don't have to snap them. I normally have a choice of hospital or jail, depending on what it is. Get the fucking luciferium out of here. I know you guys gave me penoxycyllin, but they didn't take it in time. We could probably use packaged survival wheels. Ain't nobody cooking shit in this place. I don't want to sell the flak pants, but honestly, I don't think they're going to put it on. I want the clothes out of here. You don't have this kind of money, so I'm going to have to buy random shit, aren't I? You have to sell. And take your reinforced barrels. Buy your medicine. I don't think you have anything else I can buy for that much stuff. Okay, so wherever the fuck I was selling you something was here. Take this back. Or is it going in reverse? Hold on. No, it's going in reverse. You guys can take extra shit, that's fine. Too much. Probably that whole stack is too much. Let's see how we go. I want to get a lot of the dead clothing out of here. Get out of my face, bug. Fucking hell. I swear, I can't go a single goddamn stream without some kind of bug accosting my face. Holy crap. Hold on. Get off me. Because I stream at night, I have a light on above me, and it occasionally draws like a bug, or like bugs in here. Psychic Soothe, Aurora, Bless is going berserk as well, and I'm gonna wipe my face because I'm not sure if I just squished a bug on me or not, but that happened. I assume that I squished it. Either that or I lightly patted it. One of the two. I mean, either way, it got fucking fondled out of its existence, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, I always have, like, I'll be streaming away, and the next minute I've got either a fucking bug on my face, a bug on my head, bug fucking crawling down me, something. I've got a light directly above me, and, like, until recently, we were really close to, like, bushland here in Australia, and, so we got, like, a lot of bugs in the house at night, even though we got screens, even though we keep the door shut and stuff. But because, obviously, I run a light above me all night in the night, we get an awful lot, like, get in and want to come into this room. Then they hit the light bulb and they go, oh god, I touched the light bulb. And then they basically, like, dive bomb me. So, yeah, it happens pretty frequently. At least they rebuilt that without destroying it. That is nice. I heard something else just get destroyed then. I think Bless just destroyed a bench. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have some of my drink. They kind of seem like they've calmed down, but I think it's a lie.